I'd like to find the road we roam together, swinging along, finding the long way home. We didn't mind the time or place or weather, singing a song, finding the long way home. Remember, I used to sigh at the end of each day, dear.
What is happening, guys? Just found a creepy old house, old farmhouse. Kind of set back off a main road. Still raining, so I'm under the trees again. These are old cypress trees that aren't looking in I was going to say too good a condition, but there's still some green on them. Old tanks there. They look like they were dog kennels, maybe. So there's the home there. Missing a bit of the roof, and there's a bit of a hole in the wall. So let's go and check it out. There's an old swing set. That's an old school one. Now I'm probably going to have to wipe the lens a few times as we go. We'll go straight round the front. That's the bath. It's like an old bungalow, guys. Old bungalow style. You can hear all the frogs. This is kind of a, well, down there, bit of a swamp actually. There are sheep in there. Now I know compared to some other places overseas, our winter isn't that bad, but this is probably just a normal day in England in some parts. But to me, this is full-on winter. So there was a relatively updated power box. Let's check the old girl out. How's the floors? The floor still seems quite solid. Yeah, an old 30s bungalow. Late 20s, early 30s, guys. And lucky we did get inside, because it's starting to rain even more now. The old wallpaper. Yeah, this was a fluke. This was not on my list. I'm driving out to a couple that I've located on Google Images, and I saw this. in the distant. Bit of 70s remodelling there on the, above the mantle, oh sorry, the fireplace. Smashed windows. Now the old girl can still provide shelter. We'll go in that room at the end because I'm hoping the rain might have died off by then. Hello? We got the kitchen. There's an old newspaper there. See, they've ripped the lino up, but there's still pages of the old newspapers they laid. Well, they've even got the old style wainscoting there. Oh man, again, the light, cold weather and these batteries. Alright, we're back. Unfortunately, the old cast iron stove's no longer there. But they did get, or maybe that was sitting in there, but there would have been an old cast iron stove there. That's a Simpson. That's not all that old. It's been in the elements though. Little kitchenette. Probably had a little table in there. What do they call it? A breakfast nook. So, what do we have here, date-wise? I bet you it's the part that doesn't have the date on it. Man, that's got to go back to the 50s though. Check out the fashion. We'll keep looking. I did find a date, guys, 1957. There's an old Havelock tobacco advertisement. Toddler's Lucky Escape. I might take a still shot of that and have a bit of a read. But this little section over here, where was it? Down there. The Australian Woman's Weekly, April 24, 1957. The photo's definitely a bit of a giveaway. It's the 50s too. Alright, what do we got out here? I'll see this little section. The old tongue and groove boarding here, along with the wainscoting, kind of suggests that this may have started off as a little cottage, older than what the front indicates. And again, look at all the colours, green, purple, blue. Oh yeah, that's the hole in the wall we saw. See, that's an old Victorian door with the low door handle. Look at the old cabinet. Even they put butterfly wallpaper on the inside. Tiny little set of Venetian blinds on the window. That's where the basin was. Yeah, maybe they still used the old wainscoting style. Maybe it is all one home originally. It's kind of, see those doors. A lot of people ask why the door handle's so high. And I recently answered in the comments that around the 20s, these style doors with the window at the top there, head height, came in, and that's when the door handles kind of went up as well, because as I showed before, that's what they used to be like, coming into in the 1800s, going into the early 1900s, and then around the 20s, definitely into the 30s, and by the 40s all the doors were like that. Oh man, there's like a creepy cellar down there. Well, there's something. Just check this room. Oh, this one doesn't look like it's in too good a shape. It's falling. The wall's falling away. Well, if the cattle have been in here, they haven't been in here too much. But I don't think even the sheep have really been in this one. Oh, there's a crawl. That goes up into the ceiling space. It's a bit of a storage area or something. Yeah, this is the old lean-to. All Venetian blinds on their back windows as well. See down there, it's kind of it's a tiny root cellar, guys. It's not even fully below ground level, and that's all it is. And whatever little roof it had, it's caved in under the growth. And I've got a spider web stuck to my hand now. There's a shed out there. Which we can go straight out here and have a look in. There's the old laundry by the look of it. It stopped raining too. So we'll go out here, walk back in and check that front room. Yeah, it looks to be all one home. It's just built with a couple of influences. The old Victorian and a bit of the new bungalow art deco stuff that came in late 20s and 30s. Yeah, this is just the old wash house. The old trough. That's a classic old pedestal basin. And under there, I reckon that's the original outhouse. I'll see if I can lean under. Oh, knocked all the water onto me. Ah, there's spider webs everywhere, guys. I'm going to lean the camera in. There you go. Well, it is a flushable toilet, but it's definitely the old outhouse. I'll walk back through and I'll go round to the shed the other way. Actually, I'll get a few still shots of this back area before we get back. Alright, I've taken my still shots. So we'll head back out and around to those sheds. The rain's still stopped, so yeah, dry as a bone those boards, but that corner, and I'll get another look at the front from out in front of the veranda, because it's definitely got a bungalow facade. Big old double sash windows. Yeah, the front of the home's definitely a that's even an old art deco style door lock. Camera's not really, maybe that well, the sheep definitely are in this paddock. Obviously they don't go in the house. See, check it out, guys. That's a classic old bungalow facade. Look at the huge aerial. I didn't even notice that. UHF aerial. Now, just got to get a photo here. Starting to rain again, guys. I just got some still shots of the front, so we'll quickly go around the back to probably the carports, what those sheds are. If we can get there. Oh yeah. They're all thorns. Oh, it definitely looks like an old barn or... Oh, good, there's no sheep in here. Canadian club. One of the locals has been in here for a snoop around. Well, I guess if I can see it from the road, anyone can. Not a bad drop, that, actually. Canadian Club and Dry. Look at this old shed, though. This is built with logs. Still standing, too. Kitchen sink. Now this just looks like a work shed because there's no access for a car from what I can see. There's no real indicators other than the stove to give us an idea maybe when the place was last lived in. That stove goes back to the 80s. So it's always one of the questions we ask, isn't it? Yeah, unless at some point where that metal is, there was an opening to park the old horse and buggy in here, but I'm not sure. Just an empty part behind that fence too. So that's it, guys. I'll keep moving on to the next one. That was a pretty cool home, pretty cool explore in the end, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll move on to the next one, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.
Remember, I used to sigh at the end of each day.